This is Matt Prater, one of the best kickers in NFL history, and today he's going to be taking me through his NFL kicking workout.
I'm Matt Prater. I'm an 18-year NFL veteran kicker. Played for Detroit, Denver, and Arizona. I got the record for most 50-yarders in NFL history and hope to play one more year, or two, or three, I don't know.
Hey, it's not every day you get to come out to the field and work with a guy like Matt Prater, so we got to take advantage of days like today. We got to be able to come out here, get better, and learn from a guy who's done it at the highest level for as long as he has.
My first impressions at Destroying Kicking workout we went to last year. Explosive, big leg, the ball jumped off his foot. Kind of fine-tune it a little bit and get it going straight every time, and it's pretty rare and special leg talent. I think today, just to prepare for the showcase, just kind of fine-tune some of the little details, like if there's any little things we see as far as on the follow-through or even on the stance, we can just kind of clean that up and help with a little bit of consistency.
What do we normally start out with?
I do no steps. Anything I do, I want it to relate to my full step kicks. I act like I'm doing a one step to get all my body parts and everything in the position, so then when I hit it and follow through, it should be the same as my full step.
Usually I just smack them into the net up there, but we're doing it your way today.
Right.
Okay, so you still boom, boom.
When we're working on no steps, we're focusing mainly on ball contact and ball rotation once it leaves our foot. The big thing for me is I want all my body parts to be in the same positions as they would be on my full steps on field goals. And so we're really focusing on, ball contact and finishing down the field, trying to keep our hips and everything in line with the upright, having a good follow through and hitting the ball clean, good rotation. Make sure your plant's not too tight.
We're starting out a little bit slow. It's not how you necessarily want to start out, but sometimes that's just what happens when you're trying to learn something that you know in a new way. For me, that's these no steps. I'm not really used to doing no steps like this, so we just got to adapt and we got to learn.
Nice. That's the sound you want right there. To me, it looks like your plant's tight, so you can't get through it. Like you're coming here and it's making you go there.
I'm down to fix that because that's the only miss I have right now. I like being wider. So you're saying be more here.
No, I'm saying I just noticed you seem tighter, and so I think that's why you're tighter, so that it's making you plant closer here instead of normal out here, That's 100% why that one went right. There we go. Just on these next couple, focus mainly on your finish. Like just focus on point that toe and just focus on like your hips and everything finishing at your target.
I do realize I do have a bad habit sometimes where I'll kick and I'll kind of like stop on the one steps. Like I still got to hit my skip.
Right.
Still got to follow through.
Just like the no step, you want everything to be the same as your full.
Yeah.
So like if you attack, like you're attacking, start attacking the one steps too. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, that's
I like
what I
that
need
finish.
to do.
And you even hit that one
That's what
pure.
I need to do.
You didn't even hit it pure. That was way better. Good. If that's your miss hit, it's a high spinner going dead straight. Take that all day.
You're right about the follow through. I had to tell myself that the other day too. Like you just got to let the leg go. But first, I just want to thank today's sponsor, David. Y'all know when you're at the gym or the field and you just need something? Well, for me, that's been David. It's the highest protein to calorie ratio bar on the market. 28 grams of protein and only 150 calories, which is insane. Plus, there's no extra fillers or junk, which is exactly what I need when I'm training for the NFL. The problem with a lot of protein bars on the market is that they actually don't taste good, but they taste amazing. These have a smooth but also crunchy texture to them, so it's not chalky like a lot of protein bars are on the market. They're honestly just a good snack overall, but they also help me hit my protein goals. David is rooted in solid evidence-based nutrition, backed by research for muscle gain, fat loss, and performance. David is also backed by science. It's received public support from leading dietitians, doctors, and athletes. Plus, with this protein to calorie ratio, I'm telling y'all, you cannot go wrong with one of these. These have been my go-to while I'm editing. I gotta sit down and edit this video right after we're done. So I gotta go edit this video. I'm gonna smack me a David protein bar. While I'm on my way to the field, smack a David protein bar. Shoot, while I'm at the field, smack a David protein bar. And if you guys want to as well, make sure you go to the link below, or you can go to davidprotein.com and get yours before they sell out. Thank you to David for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back into this workout with Matt Prater.
Yeah. Nice. Yep. That's it right there. Perfect.
You threw a touchdown pass in your career.
Yeah, one time.
What would you say is the best play of your career?
That was cool. That was probably like the most nerve-wracking. They called it. We practiced it during the week. I thought they did it for our defense. They called it in the game. I go, are you sure? Like, you seriously gonna call it? We practiced it. It didn't work at all.
Really?
So we actually called it twice. The first time we scored the play, so they called it again. I remember I had Lululemon gloves on, had to take them off because you can't throw with those, obviously. So I almost dropped the snap. Dude's wide open, goes from wide open to contested, but he caught it, so it was cool.
It was a dot.
Yeah, it was all right.
Nothing you can do about a dot.
Yeah, a little too much air, but
you'd put that above the NFL record?
That one was cool.
Yeah. That was all right, just the NFL record.
It got broke, so.
But still, it's got to be up there.
It was up there. That was you just got in tight with that plant again.
Yeah.
You can feel it?
Yeah.
I like it open slightly.
Yeah.
But you're just too tight to it. Like,
Okay.
I basically can see
Yeah.
right when you make contact, like how it's gonna go.
I can feel it too. The second it doesn't sound like it. Would you say that starts here? Like if I were to start more flip there, am I starting to here where I'm going to rounding too close?
I used to be more close. Everyone's gonna be slightly different. I like trying to have my hips and everything at where I'm finishing. Like, everyone thinks you're going at the ball, but you're actually going straight to your plant. So like I'm going here, my line is straight here. Good hit. That's right, exactly where your line, right where you were. I want to see one more thing with you once you set one up. For some reason to me, you look super like narrow to the ball.
Yeah,
Does it feel like that?
Sometimes, yeah. You think widen out a little bit?
In between those two, you know what I'm saying? I think that's partially why you're jamming yourself, is because you're too narrow.
I do like 3 babies.
You're way taller than me, and we're almost in the same spot.
3 babies?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, 2.5, 3 maybe. Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness.
I like that ball right there for you. I like the sound of
3
that
babies?
play.
Changing it the week of the showcase?
It just looked the most
No, it
natural.
was smooth.
Like, right
That's my
there.
swing path.
Yeah, no, that looked the smoothest.
It didn't condense me. That is more of my swing path to where
You're
I'm
so
not
tight.
losing it out
Yeah,
here.
you're coming here and then you're like going like this and coming like that almost. You know
Hold
what I mean?
on. So Matt was talking about that my plant was really narrow to the ball. Basically what that's doing is making me slice at the ball and not be able to get through the ball like I normally could. So what we did to try and fix that is take 3 baby steps outside on my 1.5 steps rather than just taking 2. Oh, I scraped.
That's a great mishit, dude. That's money. I noticed once Adam was, starting off, he looked a little narrow from his walk-off. I asked him to just kind of widen out a hair. He started hitting the ball really clean. So I think that's a good adjustment. It helps him keep his natural swing path a little more consistent. So we'll keep working on that and hopefully he hits the ball straight.
I'm not gonna lie, doing the 3 baby steps definitely felt better than doing the 2 over. It widened me out, which widened my plant and allowed me to actually hit my ball.
You going to full now?
Full steps.
My 2 cents, just my opinion, don't do the 2. It's just my own opinion. Janikowski switched to that. Like,
that's why I did it.
Yeah, but it's whatever you think. That's just my opinion.
We're finally swinging the leg a little bit, and now it's time to go back into my full steps. We're going with the 3-step kick now. We got to be able to smoke that football. Now, before I get into full steps, this is the perfect time to remind y'all that this is a 5-part series with each episode getting better leading up to the NFL workout. So make sure y'all are subscribed because you don't want to miss a single episode.
The thing, make sure that plant gets out.
Kind of grab my heel
right where it hits. A good clean ball. Slight, just came a hair here. Now just focus on everything straight down the field of your target. So once we went back to the 3-step field goal, I noticed Adam was still a little narrow with his walk-off, so he went to the 3 baby step for his width. Started really stroking it, hitting the ball really clean, good rotation, really high. Basically, you're trying to hit your B to B plus ball every time. That looked pretty good to me. As far as like the width and everything, it looks good. Like your swing and everything looked like a 3. Same thing, man. Stay smooth, keep that toe pointed, and finish everything down right at the target.
Yeah, I will say I have been feeling more confident in my 3-step, so that's kind of where the debate comes in up there.
Watching you kick in the past and today, even like your 2, you look more natural with the full steps. You might be a tad tight for how tall you are.
Now we notice the same thing on my 3 steps is kind of happening. I'm a little bit too narrow to the ball, which is causing that inconsistency and that slice on the ball. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna apply that 3 baby steps to my 3-step kick as well.
I want to figure out how to take a little bit of that height off to get a little. That's what I want to.
If you figure it out, let me know.
More.
We might have found something. The 3-step kick, the 3 baby steps, they might go together.
Hey, hit one more like that for me.
Same thing.
I'm gonna film it what Gabo's telling me right here. Honestly, that looks really freaking good. You'll need a little detail, I would say. Watch your left arm.
Left arm drop.
See it's dropping and coming across?
Yeah, that's what you told me last time.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've seen.
I've tried doing it, but I shank the ball when I try and
Dude, just
come
when
straight
you
across.
So a drill, let me show you a drill real
Yeah.
quick. Notice his left arm was dropping a little bit on contact, so we want that left arm and right leg to be connected on the swing.
He wants my arm to come more straight across like this, so now I know he's got a drill for us to do to try and fix that.
You want to think this hand and this leg's connected. So when it's swinging, to get your upper body and lower body connected, it's here. Just try swinging your leg here versus like here, you know what I'm saying? So you're like fighting against your body when it's down like that. We're working with Adam on his left hand, staying up on his swing. Had him hold just a can of Zin in his left hand. You can hold anything, doesn't have to be Zin, but that naturally makes you hold up high, so it's connecting your left arm and right leg. That was already a little better, honestly.
His drill is definitely weird, but I feel like it's something that you could definitely implement if you're just focusing on one thing, which is the arm in this case. We don't care where the ball necessarily goes, even though the last one was smoke. We don't necessarily care where the ball goes as long as we're working on that arm coming straight across. We got to get it to a point where our body is just used to doing it and not dropping the arm every single time.
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, there we go. Next time you kick when you warm up, just do that when you start, and then you don't have to do it anymore. You'll just slowly pick it up. It'll just change it easy.
Did it
for you that
look
way.
any different when I actually kicked the ball?
Yes.
All right, it's the last kick of the day. We got to make this kick. It's got to be our best ball we've kicked all day. We just worked on that drill, so now we're going to see if we can take that arm drop and not have it happen on this final kick.
Great ball. Is that ball higher?
60% of the way up from 56.
Oh, you did here, and then it went across. It was like a double. Two things I saw today: make sure you're not too tight on the ball in that left arm. Clean up those two little things the next few times you're kicking, and then we'll find another little thing down the road. Personally, I think you should stay with the 3 steps and just stay smooth. You crush it, dude. You stay smooth and hit that ball. Nobody's hitting that ball. Overall, great day. He's got 2 little things to work on as far as his 3 steps for the whip and that left arm staying up a little higher coming across.
I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all go down below right now, hit that subscribe button. The next episode might be even crazier than this. Actually, I don't know if it gets much crazier than working with Matt Prater. But either way, make sure y'all subscribe because you don't want to miss the next one. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.